second to last welcome to Team 24.
Alright, so often if you go into a classroom, you'll see a student and they feel meh. And if you're a teacher and you look at your class and they all say meh, it can get really hard to be excited to teach them. And students feel this way because they can't see the connections between what they're studying and the real world. And we want to change that so that instead they say things like, oh, or aha, and that's so cool. So how do we do this? How do we bring that passion? We are proposing a launch space, which is a hands-on space where teachers and students can work collaboratively on real-world projects, and they'll be really engaged and they'll want to learn. And so what does this space look like? It kind of breathes creativity. So you have tables where you can sit around and have discussions and conversations, and whiteboards and supplies for ideation, and then you have the tools that you can build and bring your ideas to life. So students will be coming with their teams and they'll be really excited because they're working on projects that relate to the real world, whether it's through the community or through industry.
So instead of a traditional teacher-student model, this space is going to have a facilitator. And this is someone who's trained in creating a out-of-the-box thinking design atmosphere. And so because there's a facilitator who will draw from the community, from industry, and eventually train teachers, the teachers will check their identity at the door. They're going to become mentors and work with their students on team projects. And they are working together towards the same goal. And these are projects that are decided upon collaboratively between the student and the teacher, because this makes sure that A, the students are interested because they're the ones who propose these things, and B, the teachers also make sure that they accomplish learning goals that they set out at the beginning, so that these projects will complement what they're learning in their regular classes. And so deliverables. There of course be self and peer review, but also very important is to have industry critiques. People from industry, from outside communities coming in and critiquing them. And this gives them accountability and also expands their worldview.
First question for me is this built into the schools or is this a community program? Is this out in the community? Or is
This is a space that we're going to put into the school.
Okay.
Build into, so like a extra portable full of
all the cool stuff?
all the cool stuff.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. A portable, like an actual portable, like
Yeah, like a
schools
portable.
buy the trailers and they park
Like a portable
outside.
classroom, and there's going to be design space like we described, and then some tools.
It's not a truck. It's not a truck. This one's
So it can be adaptable to each
So
environment.
it should be have almost like a design space where you do the talking like we did over here, and then you have machine on the other side. You can go and.
But it's more long term than a truck.
Yeah.
This belongs to the
You
school,
buy
its owner.
Yeah.
the mobile.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is like their design space.
Who pays for it?
So because we're going to be working with community and industry, we think they will be interested because they'll have problems that they propose.
Who's they? Industry?
Yeah, industry, community.
But we think this is a really cool idea to make the connection between the concept that you learn in the class and apply it to the real world. And if it's a really good idea, I think even the parents or the town should be able to say, okay, this is something we need to adopt.
So cost shared with partners, industry partners,
Yeah.
university partners.
Exactly.
How do you imagine it interfaces with what they're normally doing in school? Is it, you take a block of classes and do it there, or
So
what
they'll
happens?
take the learning goals that they have in their current classes and they'll adapt it to the projects they're working on. And so it'll be a continuation and a better way to think about what they're learning in their normal classes.
And as it evolves, they can use these projects to then go back and figure out what is the best way I can make this project happen, and so it's more applicable.
Right, like as this goes on, teachers can bring things, oh yeah, I can teach this part of the curriculum in there, and so they can adapt what they're teaching in their class as well. So there's kind of a feedback, and